Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about an inspection involving McLaren following the Miami Grand Prix. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description. But let's jump straight into the video. Now, as we know, McLaren are the team to beat this year. While we know it can be close in qualifying between McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull, even Ferrari at times, in the Grand Prix, that's where the McLaren advantage really is, and they are really difficult to beat. Max Verstappen has done it once in Japan with a brilliant drive, but the other 5 Grand Prix, they've all been won by McLaren, with Oscar Piastri taking 4 of those victories. Now, one area where it looks like McLaren has an advantage over the rest is when it comes to tyres. I think they're better at looking after the tyres compared to other teams, especially at the rears, with them able to keep the rear tyre temperatures under control quite nicely. And this has prompted plenty of intrigue as to how McLaren are able to do this, and rival teams have been working to try and work out where its advantage is coming from, with the focus having narrowed down to the way that McLaren is cooling the outer surface of its rear brake drum, which then helps in stopping the wheel rim and tyre that sits over it getting too hot. But it looks like rivals have not been able to fully understand the situation, and according to the race, it's understood that thermal images Red Bull had obtained from an outside party, which allegedly revealed some cold spots on the McLaren rear brake drums, had been shown to the FIA as part of an ongoing dialogue on the matter. And the publication goes on to say that following questions posed by McLaren's rivals, the FIA has duly taken a closer look at the McLaren brake design at recent races to find out for itself what is going on. Now, as we know, McLaren dominated the Miami Grand Prix. They finished 1-2. They were miles ahead of George Russell in P3. It was a total dominant display. And the race say that sources have suggested that after McLaren secured that 1-2, a more thorough inspection of the braking system, ducts and drums was conducted by FIA personnel on Sunday night in a bid to finally put the matter to bed. Now, there's been no formal documentation about this investigation or the results of it, but the race say that if this was part of the extra extensive physical inspections that the FIA does on a selected car after each race, then it will not be officially confirmed until the eve of the Imola Grand Prix, which is in 2 weeks' time. But with there being no notifications so far, the race say then it's almost certain that any forthcoming note will give it the all clear. And that would mean, as was the case in previous inspections the FIA has conducted, that McLaren's design fully complies with the regulations, and that it's simply a clever design. So it looks like McLaren's rear brake design has been given the all clear, and it's more of a case that they've come up with a clever and legal solution. Now, apparently one team that has paid a lot of attention to the McLaren car is Red Bull, but Red Bull team boss Christian Horner has insisted that he does not feel there's anything illegal on that McLaren. And asked if the team had ever considered protesting McLaren as it did with George Russell's car after the Miami Grand Prix, Horner said, as quoted by the race, "We're not reporting or suggesting there's anything illegal on the car. We felt George Russell had done something which was in breach of the regulations. McLaren is a standout car. They have the kind of advantage we saw a couple of years ago. They're obviously doing a very good job in managing temperatures, and particularly, if you look at the end of the medium stint, that was probably where they were the most competitive. That's what we need to focus on. I think we had brake issues that have compounded the problem in the race. But that's what we need to understand moving forward." But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.